Hey everyone, it's me, Dr. Hikaru, and welcome to the fifth video blog on kind of just a day in my life. I don't really have too many themes. Um, I had a comment on a video yesterday asking why I'm not uploading in 720 DPI, and that's really easy. I am using my older MacBook Pro, and for convenience sake, I'm just using Photo Booth. I am too lazy to go try to work with any of the configurations or to hook up an actual camera that shoots at a higher resolution. So this is what you get for now until I don't know, work on something else. Like I said, I like these videos to kind of be unedited, so just taking it from Photo Booth and uploading it straight into YouTube makes my life easy. So, sorry, I am living in 2012 and not 1995. But thank you guys for watching these videos. Like I said, I thoroughly enjoy the feedback I get. As you can see, I replied to that comment. And it's just a great way for me to kind of document and organize my thoughts and share with people what's been going on. So today was my first day back in the office. Yay! My doctor said yesterday that I could go back to work. I just kind of had to take it easy and remember that my body's on the mend. So I made it into the office and good old new sweater, pink. Pink and black was my theme today. For those of you who are also on my Instagram and or Tumblr or Facebook would have seen my pink outfit, and also another photo of two of my male coworkers who were men enough to wear pink. So yay! It was pretty good. You know, I got in, I got to see my different line managers. For those of you who don't know, I am a consultant. I work currently with the state of Nevada on modernizing some of their software for one of their state departments. So really, really fun stuff. Kind of boring to talk about though. I like my job. I like working with people. My client is pretty amazing, and my project team I miss them so much when I was in recovery, sitting there kind of trying to recover, I guess. But before I talk about my first day of work in more detail, I guess I kind of wanted to talk about what recovery was like. So if you remember, I had a pelvic laparoscopy done where they made 2 incisions and my doctor went in and removed a couple things inside. Nothing too major. I didn't lose any ovaries. I didn't lose my uterus. He just removed some adhesion scar tissue that was in between my uterus and my colon. So I've been healing okay. The first 3 days of my recovery period, I was spent mostly kind of drugged up. I guess I was on Percocet. I had my surgery on November 8th. It was an outpatient procedure. So I basically checked in at 8:30 into the hospital. They started prepping me for my surgery that was supposed to happen at 10:30. I ended up going in at 11 to go under the knife. I don't remember the details from there because they put anesthesia on me and I was out. And when I woke up, it was about 12:30, at least that I can remember, where I got to see my best friends' faces and tell them that's one of 3 things. I'll share with you 2 of them. One of them was I want to pee and not in a bedpan, and the other one had something to do with lights and voices, and the third one, maybe I'll tell you guys later what it was. So I came home that day. My best friend drove me home. My really, really, really awesome, amazing best friend came in from because 2 of them came, and we joked around saying they were both my husbands since there were 2 guys with me at the hospital. So my best friend from San Francisco, Adrian, came in, and he actually came in the night before and stayed with me until Sunday. So it was really, really amazing to have him here, even though I was kind of drugged up most of the time. My recovery period, most of it was, like I said, spent drugged up. I was on Percocet the first 3 days. I had different friends and family come in. Thanks, guys, for coming in and visiting me. And the week after, I watched a lot of Glee. I think I made it through the first season and half of the second season. And then Adrian left on Sunday, but then he ended up sending me all these different care packages, and I got hooked on reading, again, sorry, my camera's flipped, Game of Thrones. I'm now on the third book. But basically what recovery was like for me was my nurse and my doctor told me that on the first few days to make sure that my body was able to mend, to set an alarm for the Percocet. So I was supposed to take Percocet every 4 hours. So I'd go to sleep, take Percocet, set an alarm, wake up, take it again, and eat. So all I basically did that first week, because I wasn't allowed to drive, I was stuck at home, was eat and sleep. I had ordered pizza, and my brothers and my family came, friends and family came by and brought me different foods and goodies and flowers, amazing flowers. And just most of the time just spent the time in bed. My Poochie, she kept me company the whole time. And for the first, I think 5 days, I basically had friends and family walking her because I wasn't quite at that level. I took her out once or twice, but they took her out more often than me. Thank you. That helped a lot. I was really sore. My goal was to try to get off the Percocet as soon as I can. They said the first 3 days were crucial. And then after that, I saw if I could just take my normal tramadol pain medication, because that's pretty high too. It's stronger than Aleve or anything. And by the second week, I was starting to get off the tramadol. So I'm still a little sore. My theory is if I can kind of grin and bear it, I've developed quite a pain tolerance after having severe pain since September. So my doctor was happy to hear that I was just trying to do that. I really, really miss working out. I think for me that's something that just kind of set in me since I had all this free time and I wasn't feeling well enough to do anything like working out. So what was it like in recovery other than being in that sleepy drug-induced haze? I found I was super emotional, as you guys can probably remember from the first video blog I did. Really emotional. I found that I had a lot of time to think. I mean, it was kind of a shock. These are the kind of things that go through your head while you're mending from a surgery like that. One is the pain going to come back? You know, but I can't tell what was the old pain and what was the new pain, so that just kind of lingered on the back of your mind. I mentioned the support groups I was in. I spent a lot of time reading and researching and seeing what my next steps could possibly be, hearing other women's experiences with the different types of drugs that I would be talking to my doctor about. And I spent a lot of time crying. Sometimes I didn't even know what I was crying about. I just kind of sit there and cry. I'd cry over Glee. I'd cry over something online. I would just find myself crying over nothing at all. I'd get a text message from somebody and I'd start crying. I'd have some of my friends come over and I was so happy they came over I started crying. I mean, it was a real emotional time for me. And therapeutic too. I had a lot of time to think about what I wanted to do and how I was going to go about it. So that kind of sums up my recovery. Eating, reading, watching Glee, seeing Friends. I also saw Skyfall in the theaters, and I also saw Wreck-It Ralph, and I would love to see Wreck-It Ralph again. It was that amazing. And of course there was Thanksgiving during this time, so again, more food. And that was basically my recovery. You know, I got a lot of well wishes from people. And the days when I'd kind of sit there sapping over, I don't know what I was sapping over, I'd look and I'd read the messages that people would send me, or I got a couple cards too, which was really thoughtful, and that made me super happy. So that was kind of my recovery time. I'll laugh because this is one of those electrodes I had from my surgery, and I was finding this 2 to 3 days on me in different parts. The first ones were on my shoulders, and then I found out I had one on my back a couple days later, so that was kind of a funny thing. So my first my first day back to the office was pretty slow and quiet. I ended up talking to my line managers about what I missed. We had some new people come onto the project, so I got to meet them. And it was a little disoriented because what I was working on had been completed by my fellow team members. Yay, productivity! And I was looking for the next thing to work on because I love to stay busy and just kind of quiet day. I have a commute to work. It's anywhere from 30 minutes to 45 minutes, but that I was a little nervous about that because I'm not used to doing a full day and working. I think the hardest thing for me right now is my eating schedule is so out of whack. I ate a breakfast and then I was just snacking. I ate my lunch so I got to work at 8. I ate my breakfast around, kind of while I was driving. And I got to the office, 9 o'clock, I was hungry. So I started eating some of the snacks I had packed. And then 11 o'clock, I had already tackled my lunch, which is my dad's home-cooked barbecue. Amazing with brown rice. And then I ended up eating, I think, M&Ms, jelly beans, and Skittles, along with flaxseed crackers, and I don't know, I just kept eating. So it was a little funny. But other than that, I'm feeling okay. I thought I'd be super wiped out and I wouldn't make it to 7 o'clock when I came home. But that was my first day of work, so nothing too crazy. Trying to take it easy, like I said. I'm sure I'm going to feel this in about an hour or two, but pretty uneventful. And that's kind of the way I liked it. I really, really missed working with my client and my project team members. I am so fortunate and thankful to have such a great team to work with. You know, I joked with them that, during my recovery period, I was kind of going insane, sitting there with no place to go and nothing to do, that I thought about getting my laptop computer. My best friend Adrian was just like, "Nope, you're not allowed to work." No. Because the day after the surgery, when I was actually awake, I was like, "Oh crap, I gotta check work email and do work." And they were like, "No. You are in recovery. You are on a medical leave." So that's about it. Yay! This video was kind of all over the place as usual. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll be in touch. I still have to process some of what my doctor said so I can share with you guys more on what my prognosis looks like. But I hope you guys are all doing well. Again, any comments, feedback, 'cause I'd love to hear it. These videos have really helped me, and I'm super humbled and in awe to hear that they've actually helped other people out there too. So, yay! You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.